Hey everyone, Mick here. So today we're going to be talking about how exercise generally does not beat diet, which means that those little extra calories that you're taking in can be sabotaging your health and fitness goals. Have you ever hit the gym, had a great workout, and you said to yourself, you know what, tonight I'm going to have that extra slice of pizza, or I'm going to have that extra dessert? The problem is that the amount of exercise that we're generally doing doesn't offset the amount of calories that we're taking in with those extra items. So I've always been very disciplined with my training. But when it came to losing weight, I was always bouncing around in the same weight ranges. I really wasn't making the progress that I wanted to, and it would take me a long time to break through those plateaus and get to the next lower level. And I'm a very active guy. I mean, I go to the gym regularly, I do some martial arts, I play golf, but even with all that exercise, I still wasn't making the weight loss gains that I wanted to make. Over time, I realized that no matter how active I was, my exercise alone was not beating my diet. So, what does that actually mean? Let's break that down further. For weight loss, the most basic concept is calories in versus calories out. So, if you want to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit, which means that you have to be burning more calories than you're actually taking in. Maintenance calories are what we need to maintain our current weight. If we go over the number of maintenance calories we take in, we gain weight. If we go under, we lose weight. Simple math. Think about it. All it takes is a little extra, either way, over time, for you to either hit your goals or not. A calorie deficit is something we work toward, but it can be easily derailed. All it takes is a little extra snack or that extra dessert, and now all of a sudden your calories are being pushed above your maintenance level. For example, if I relax my diet on the weekends, I could easily blow any deficit that I created during the week. And that just causes my weight to stay in the same range week after week after week, which is great if I want to maintain weight, but it really doesn't help if I'm trying to lose weight. But here's the key point. It usually takes a huge amount of exercise to offset just a small indulgence. A big part of the problem is that most people, myself included, tend to overestimate how many calories we're burning while we exercise and underestimate the amount of calories that we're taking in when we eat. But after a hard workout, we tend to say to ourselves, hey, I deserve a big meal. But how many calories are we actually burning after a hard workout? Let's take a closer look. It's important to keep in mind that calories can vary based on body weight, workout intensity, and fitness level. But on average, in about 30 minutes, you could expect to burn about the following. Jogging can burn about 300 to 400 calories. And if you're weightlifting, expect to burn about 100 to 200 calories. If you're cycling at a moderate intensity, you'll probably be burning about 200 to 300 calories. And a brisk 30-minute walk burns about 100 to 200 calories. And for those of you who like to swim, expect to burn about 180 to 250 calories. Now, let's consider how easy it is to consume those calories. Keep in mind that these calorie counts are just averages. They're going to vary based on portion sizes, ingredients used, and how the food is prepared. A single slice of pizza, about 300 calories. But that's with just cheese. If you're adding additional toppings, the calories are going to go up from there. The average smoothie contains about 200 to 500 calories, depending on the ingredients. If you're adding peanut butter or protein powder, that's just adding more calories. A single serving small pack of cookies is usually around 150 to 220 calories. A regular size candy bar is about 200 to 300 calories, depending on the brand or the type. The average order of restaurant French fries has about 400 to 800 calories. And if they're a larger portion or loaded with something, those calories can go up over 1,000. The average restaurant dessert contains between 600 and 1,200 calories. So what's the takeaway here? Well, it's important to be aware of how much you're actually exercising and how much you're actually eating. And just because you exercise doesn't mean you could eat whatever you want. Also, know that the number of calories that you're taking in is going to have a greater impact on your weight loss than the amount you're exercising. But let's be real, we're human, and sometimes we crave and we want to enjoy some of those foods. So, here's some tips on how we can enjoy them without derailing our progress. First, practice moderation. Allow yourself to enjoy some of those foods in moderation. So instead of eating an entire pizza, have a couple of slices, maybe with a side salad. Second, plan indulgences. Schedule a certain day or certain meals where you're going to have those treats. Knowing that you've designated time to enjoy those treats can help you resist temptation on other days. Third, portion control. You want to start becoming mindful of your portion sizes. You want to be able to look at quantities of food and realistically estimate, are they what you think they are? For example, I used to eat pasta or rice and I just would dump a bunch into a bowl and say, oh, that's probably about a cup. Well, one day when I started measuring, I started realizing that it was probably twice that. You don't have to measure all the time. But even if you did it for a little while, it's going to teach you how to have a better estimate on the amount of food that you're taking in. Number four, healthier alternatives. Look for healthier versions of the foods you're buying or the way you prepare them. For example, buying leaner cuts of meat can save you calories. Having air fried French fries instead of regular French fries can save you calories. Maybe preparing a dish with different spices to keep it flavorful allows you to cut out some other higher calorie ingredients. And for desserts and snacks, look for lower calorie options so you can still enjoy them, but at the same time, trim some of the excess calories. All of these things done a little bit here and there make a big difference in your overall caloric intake. And fifth, savor the experience. Make sure that when you do indulge and you're having that extra dessert or that extra snack, that you're taking the time to enjoy it. Most of the time when I used to eat those things, I used to just gobble them up so fast that I didn't even really taste them. Slow down, take your time, savor each bite, and just relax and enjoy the moment. This can help you feel much more satisfied, even with smaller portions. Ultimately, it's about finding a balance where we are working out and eating in a way to attain our health and fitness goals, but at the same time, giving us the flexibility to be able to add in those foods that we crave and that we want to indulge in, but without derailing our progress. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or you've had similar experiences, drop a comment below. If you like what I have to say, click the like button, subscribe, stay active, and I'll see you in the next video.